Tonight, from Gillette Stadium in Foxborough, it's a special prime time edition of the NFL on EA Sports. The New England Patriots versus Matt Ryan and the Atlanta Falcons.
From a venue that's been sold out since it opened back in 2002, there's a look at the home of the Patriots, Gillette Stadium in Foxborough, Mass. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it, this crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Atlanta Falcons and the New England Patriots. With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And, Charles, we look at this Patriots team entering play. They come in losers of 2 straight, so they're trying to right the ship here a little bit.
They're teetering a little bit, aren't they? And now things could really go south.
Seems like we were just starting training camp, but here we are in October, and off we go on EA Sports. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20. Atlanta takes the field. Their offensive leader, of course, Matt Ryan, the former Boston College Eagle.
And it's funny how we always talk about how analytics are starting to creep into the game. One analytic that's been there for a long time, teams that start 0-3 usually don't make the playoffs. So we know one quarterback today that's determined to end that slide right now. It's not impossible, but this is a must-win for him and his team.
They'll run it for the first time with Williams. And he'll be tackled at the 23 after a gain of 3. Give him 3 there on the first play of the game, and it's second down.
To pick up a 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
On 2nd and 7, Ryan. He completes it to Julio Jones.
Ryan's pass completes to Julio Jones. A gain of
that catch puts him 80 away from 1,000. He's now at 920, and 920, that ties him with Torrey Holt.
That's a great name to remember, but the number, 920, almost boggles the mind, doesn't it? You're talking about 80 catches away from 1,000. What a phenomenal achievement. If he gets there, I have no reason to believe he won't.
And he gets it to the 32, good enough for a first down. 3 yards there, good enough to keep the drive moving. Didn't get it by much, but bottom line got the first down. Avoiding that 3 and out, how vital is that on the first drive?
To me, it's like the first round of a boxing match. You know, it may not mean much right then and there, but you'd rather not lose it, right? So you want to go ahead and get it, kind of establish something early, and hope it can carry through.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Now it's Gurley. And then he goes with a juke. Todd Gurley, wave goodbye. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. He's able to rip off 32 on that one. It's a first down. Three tight ends in the ball game here on 1st and 10. Off the play fake. Here's Ryan. And he finds a man on a crossing route. And down to the 20 he'll go before heading out of bounds. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down.
First down, Falcons.
Love the play call that time. Love the design. You put 3 tight ends on the field. That screams jumbo set, running formation to a defense, right? No, they go play action, and defense gets confused for just a split second. And next thing you know, completion for good yardage.
First down, it's Gurley. And they'll get to him just inside the 15. Even after the strong run we just saw, they're able to corral him quickly defensively.
6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
And now some motion before the snap. And this will be our first penalty of the night's proceedings. So that'll back him up 5. The false start hurts him there a bit. Backs him up to 2nd and 9. From the shotgun, Ryan. And nearly an interception here on their opening drive. But instead, 3rd down. After an incomplete pass on 2nd down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9. Now he's got it. And they corral him just a couple yards shy of the end zone. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. Well, he did everything but get him in the end zone there, but now they're set up. Golden opportunity, strong opening drive, and they're knocking on the door.
And the way that they did it, now look where they are on the field. All right, this is naturally set up for a running play, isn't it? But with his ability to throw the football, his accuracy on this drive, you might want to think about a pass play in this situation.
Interesting. Time to find out. They'll run it with Williams. Nothing doing there. They're going to wind up holding him at the 2.
Jamal Williams, the ball carrier.
No gain there, and it's going to set up 2nd and goal.
No gain on the play. Leads to 2nd and goal.
2nd down and goal. Ryan shakes off this, but he can't get away forever, and down he goes.
Matt Ryan sacked. A 10-yard loss on the play.
So they were stopped trying to run the ball on 1st down. Now they take a sack on 2nd down. The offensive coordinator's got to find a way to flip the script on the defensive coordinator, because right now the defense has the advantage.
Big play coming here. It's 3rd and goal. From the gun, it's Ryan. That's going to be caught at the 10-yard line. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. They do get 8 out of the pitch and catch. However, it's 4th down.
Receivers love having the reputation of being go-to guys on 3rd down. And he was fighting like he really wanted to have that reputation, didn't he? I mean, he came very close to making that a 1st down.
Broke the one tackle, but couldn't spring himself free. And we'll see Younghoe Koo now for the Falcons. From the left hash, a chip shot here. And his kick is good. And the Falcons are out to a 3-0 advantage.
3. Patriots, nothing.
They moved the ball pretty well there on the opening drive. You think they're okay settling for 3?
I don't think they're happy about settling for 3, but I think you're exactly right with the word okay, because they threw it well, they ran it well. Excellent balance for the first drive of the game.
The Patriots take over 1st and 10.
Out come the New England Patriots, led by their 6'5" veteran quarterback, Cam Newton.
And when he's at the top of his game, you see that big smile. That's when you know everything is clicking. That means he's accurate throwing the football. They can't get him down in the run game, and his team is having a whole lot of fun, because when they score a touchdown, some fan's going to get lucky and get the game ball.
Newton and the Patriots with a 1st and 10 at the 20. Off of play action, he'll look to throw. And the coverage terrific there as that's knocked down and incomplete. It was Ricardo Allen there on the coverage.
Brings up
after the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. And now he's going to use his legs. And he'll get this up to the 34-yard line. Opted to run for it. The decision, a good one. Picking up the 1st, getting 14 yards on the scramble.
1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Sony Michel, his first carry. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. 12 more yards there and another first down. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I think they had 3 tight ends in on that set.
And these guys are punching really well. I use boxing analogies a lot. A lot of coaches have told me that when you line up to run the football, it's 10 fistfights along the line of scrimmage, right? You've got to win your share. These 3 tight ends, they almost always win their fistfights.
On first down, Newton. They'll roll him out right. And he's going to keep it here. Muscling free near the 40. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. No one there to help out downfield, but no problem. Scrambling for 22 and a first.
That's another Patriots first down. 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
From Falcon territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line. They'll try the air now with Newton. And he'll get that to Michel, complete. And he'll go down at the 26, following a gain of 6.
It's a pickup of
6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. A throw by Newton going to be caught by Harry. And he'll be brought down inside the 20 at the 19. So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. From the red zone now, Newton. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. A gain of 6 there on first.
Yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
Now flags come in. Look like one of the Patriots might have moved.
Offense.
So this will be accepted as it moves the offense backwards. The false start hurts him there a bit. Backs him up to 2nd and 9. Newton throwing again. To Michel on the screen. And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. They'll wind up losing 4 yards on the play. And it'll be a 3rd and about 13. Now that screen there on 2nd down certainly didn't develop how they had hoped. Is that one they should have even tried, or is that one the quarterback sticks in his pocket?
I think the latter. I like what you said there, because trying it is one thing. We can second guess just about every call. But in this case, when you realize it is broken down, just throw it at the feet of your intended receiver so that no one can pick it off, right? You don't have the ball tipped up in the air, and you come back and try to pick up the 1st down on 3rd down. That way you don't lose any yardage.
5 yards that time out of the scramble. But now they're looking at a 4th down situation.
Well, partner, nothing comes open here, so he decides to escape out of there, and he doesn't pick up a 1st down, but he does gain additional yardage to set up a possible field goal attempt if they decide to go that route.
Justin Rohrwasser now for the Patriot field goal. This just a 35-yard attempt from the left hash. Rohrwasser's kick is good. And that will tie us at 3-3.
That ties the game at 3-3.
So matching field goals on our opening 2 drives.
Yeah, it feels like 2 boxers feeling each other out here in the early going of the game, right? Exchanging some jabs, but none of the heavy stuff just yet.
And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
So for the 2nd time in this one, we get set to see the Falcons offense. Their drive last time, it stalled out. They were forced to take the short field goal.
And the key phrase, you nailed it, forced to, because you know coaches look at these short field goals as a last resort, right? To them, that's not how drives are supposed to end. You're supposed to put 6 on the board. That's a consolation prize, like going to the county fair. You don't get the big stuffed animal on that one, do you?
No, you don't go top shelf. That's bottom shelf material.
A gain of a yard. Brings up
on 2nd and 9. Ryan, open receiver. That's Hayden Hurst, the tight end.
Ryan's pass.
And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. 11 yards there. 1st down.
Falcons, 1st down.
They run. It's Gurley. And he takes this up right near the 45-yard line.
The ball carrier.
A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
Gain of 7 brings up 2nd and 3.
Now on 2nd down, this is Gurley. Yeah, he'll work free from 1 tackle, but that's about all as he's taken down. Call it a gain of 3, but not enough to move the sticks. It'll be 3rd and about a foot or 2.
Brings up 3rd and
They'll try and pick up the first with Gurley. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. These two teams all tied after 1.
3-3.
Now a first down carry. It's Williams. And they go backwards here, losing yardage back at the 48-yard line. They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
On 2nd and 11 now. Ryan. Going to throw right side here. Complete. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. A big play on the catch and run, covering 34 yards.
That was awfully nice. Hit him in stride, and off he went. It was almost like the ball hitting him was like him receiving a baton, and he was running the anchor leg in a relay race.
They had to settle for 3 last drive, hoping this second go-around ends in 6. In good position, 1st and 10. And he will find Ridley. That's complete. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. That's over 40 yards of movement with those last 2 plays. A kicker fest so far, all points via field goals. They're hoping to change that right here. Out of the gun, it's Ryan. This will be caught at about the 5. And they get him down at the 1. He had the broken tackle, but ultimately could not get into the end zone.
6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and goal at the 1-yard line.
On 2nd down, Williams. And he gets in. Touchdown, Atlanta.
Touchdown.
Jamal Williams, his first touchdown on the year. And the Falcons have taken the lead.
And we know they won't get their names in the stat sheet, but the offensive line has to get all the credit for that touchdown run. Tremendous job of blocking, paving the way for the 6 points.
Extra point attempt here still to come. And it is up.
The kick is good.
And it's good. That'll make our score 10-3 now. So the drive goes 75 yards, 10 plays. And it was Jamal Williams who ended things with a touchdown run.
Sterling.
Now following the touchdown, Hoff-Richter to kick off. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards.
At their own 21-yard line.
So back onto the field come the Pats for their second drive. Just a lone field goal for them so far, trailing 10-3 as they come up 1st and 10. This drive starts out on the ground with Michel. And he's going to lose yardage here. Back to his own 18. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
He's got exactly what you're looking for. The ability to not just diagnose a play and quickly, but to make a play as well. Nice job there tackling him for a loss.
So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. Here's Newton. Quick hitter here. It's complete. And a nice job to break free of one tackle, but it slowed his momentum somewhat, and he's taken down right after.
4 brings up 3rd and 9.
And for the Falcons, 5 men in the secondary, now on 3rd. From the gun, here's Newton. He can run for it, and he will. And he's able to get it to the 31, and that's enough for the first. A good decision in the end to pull it and run, get some 9 yards and a first.
1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Now Michel. And he'll be limited to a short gain up to about the 34-yard line. Now it looks like we've got a Patriot down, slow to get up. We'll get a report when we return to Foxborough. 2nd and 7, operating from the 34. Off the draw, here's Michel. Absolutely nobody fooled there. He's going nowhere fast as he stopped behind the line of scrimmage. It'll go down as a 2-yard loss, and it brings up a 3rd down.
Oftentimes when you see a running back get bunched up in the backfield, it's usually because the defensive tackle is eating up blockers for others to make the play. Not in this case.
Throwing on 3rd down, Newton. Hard throw, incomplete. The passing game not in sync here early, and now it's 4th down.
Jake Bailey.
The Patriots send out their punter as he's on to punt for the first time tonight. He punted 4 times in the loss last week as he gets this one away here. Able to fight through one tackle. They call that a punt of 38 yards officially. And the Falcons will be taking over 1st and 10. And our attention shifts to Todd Gurley. It may just be the 2nd quarter, but he's in his zone, well on his way to eclipsing that 100-yard mark.
And when a back has a game, as we're witnessing right now, his name's going to be in the books, but it's really a collective deal, isn't it? Because that means he's getting plenty of blocking, a lot of help from his teammates, but he's making the most of it.
Yeah, he's made the most of it to this point. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45. First play of the drive going for 14 and a first down. Well, he's broken off some big-time runs here this first half.
Yeah, and let's just face it. When you go into a game, you think you've got the plays that are going to work, but when you actually get out there and they're starting to happen, your confidence rises, and he's running with terrific ability right now.
Gurley again here on first down. And he'll fight his way forward to about the 48-yard line. Now it looks like we've got a Patriot down, slow to get up. We'll get a report when we return to Foxborough. From just shy of midfield, Ryan, the left side completion to Jones.
Ryan's pass.
That catch good for 5. It's third down.
5 yards on the play. And it's third down.
3rd and 2. Now Ryan. He'll get this to his speedster, Paul Richardson. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Patriots 35. 12 yards there as they keep this drive rolling. It's another first down.
And Brandon, from our time in college football, where receivers weren't running the traditional NFL route tree, one thing they did learn, find open areas, find soft spots, and set up and catch the ball. And I think we just saw that there.
Yeah, we saw that indeed, picking up the first. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. From the gun, Ryan, a slant to Jones. Give him 9 there on the first down completion. That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. This one caught by Ridley. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down. Now Ryan on first down. And he gets this one to Ridley, complete. That will go as a pickup of 7 on the 7th play of the drive.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Ryan. And it's complete right back to Ridley. And he goes backwards here, losing yardage back to the 16. It'll be a loss of a couple on the play, so now 3rd down coming up.
Well, I know it goes against the instincts of the person catching the ball because all you're ever taught is catch the football, don't drop it.
But drop it there.
Yeah, in that situation, dropping it would have been better. End up losing yardage, even though they completed the pass.
As good as a sack.
Yeah, how about that? Although they won't get the same credit for it, and it won't help them at contract time.
Ryan will throw again. That's going to be caught by Richardson. And he's able to pick up the first down before he's tackled right at the 10. It's a gain of 6 as they're able to convert, and now it's 1st and goal.
Would it be safe to say that as precise as routes are supposed to be run in the NFL, maybe they're not quite as precise in college ball?
That's accurate, yeah.
And I think we saw a college route in the NFL there. Just find the soft spot, find the dead zone, and find the first down. And that's what he just did.
So not quite a 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10 from the 10. He gets this down to the 3, but no further. Brought the power run out of the bag and got a couple extra yards with it. Coming up to the line, and they will need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning.
2nd and goal.
Now a 2nd down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete. He's looking for Ridley again, but now it's 3rd and goal. A big play forthcoming. Here's 3rd and goal. Operating from the gun, Ryan. And that will be taken in by Ridley for a Falcon touchdown.
To Calvin Ridley.
Calvin Ridley, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Falcons push further out in front.
That score was not a game clincher by any stretch of the imagination. But the other team now has to be careful to not let this game begin to slip away.
Now Youngway Koo for the extra point. It's up and good, and that makes it 17-3. So that drive, 12 plays in length. And the Falcons score to cap it off. Now following the touchdown, Hoff-Richter to kick off. And he will make it to the 20-yard line and no further.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own.
Cam Newton and the Patriots set to go again on offense. And he's been busy with his feet. He's been quite the scrambling man.
And obviously that can break down a defense. But a lot of it is just that they just get trapped with worrying about it so much that other things break down as well. You know, you break the huddle, and you're not just playing what comes out at you. You're like, oh, God, don't let him outside of the pocket. Don't let him beat us with his legs. And then he starts to beat you other ways.
Newton on first down. Got a man open. That's Harry. And he's got a first down as he's going to be taken down. But a very nice pickup there just in front of the 2-minute warning. Coming up in a couple of minutes, we'll get you to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. The coach will have stats and scores from earlier today in the NFL. Now he's going to swing this one out to his running back. And he's going to be taken down right at the line. No gain on the screen there. It's second down. To throw is Newton. Setting up the screen, this is Samuels. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. To the air again, Newton.
For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass. Looked like it was coming together. Looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid game.
The passing game not in sync here early, and now it's 4th down.
It's always a goal, and it's really nice defensively when you can rally to the football and make sure there's enough contact to force an incompletion.
Force an incompletion and force another punt. The Patriots send out their punter as he'll punt it away for the second time. It'll be a net of 40 yards there following a 43-yard punt, 3-yard return, and out will come the offense as they take over. Todd Gurley and the offense, they get set and trot back out there now. He's been good. His guys are winning. So far, the recipe working here in the second quarter.
And he doesn't like to just tote the rock. He wants to carry his team on his back, and that's what he's done throughout this game.
Yeah, he's done that. He'll be hoping to continue that trend. Over the middle, that's caught by Ridley.
Ryan's pass.
A gain of 6 there on first.
Ridley.
6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. That's caught over the middle by Hurst. The Falcons going to use the second of their timeouts, as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Ryan. And he will find Ridley on the left side. And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. 23 yards, the final tally.
First down, Atlanta.
On 1st and 10, it's Ryan. And incomplete. Crisis averted. Almost picked. Instead, 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and...
On 2nd and 10, Ryan. There he goes, right side. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Patriot defense has a touchdown. I think you're going into halftime with a good-sized lead. Not so fast. That pick 6 really changes the complexion. Probably also changes the halftime speech.
No doubt about it. Instead of going in relaxed, you're probably a little more uptight right now. Probably a little bit angry. Let's see if they can get their focus back.
Extra point attempt to come here.
Extra point.
And it's up through the goalposts. It's 17-10. So the defense creating some points, not only getting the interception, but then returning it to the end zone for the pick six. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six. And now the kick is away. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
At their own 23-yard line.
Matt Ryan and the Falcons getting ready to go again here on offense. He's got the lead here in the second quarter. He's thrown the touchdown, but also an interception. As a quarterback, does that interception, even though you're playing while your team's got the lead, does that always stick in the back of your mind a little bit?
For the best ones, it just upsets them that they did that because they don't think there should be any blemishes on their record. They think that they're way better than that. So your confidence gets tested a little bit. Being able to go back out there, maybe throw another touchdown, that'll tamp that down in a big way.
Yeah, because he's looked pretty good to this point. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's third down. This secondary has been roasted in this first half, but they get a measure of revenge there. Nice play on the deep ball. Yeah, they're going to need a few more plays like that in order to get their confidence fully back, but that's one step in the proper direction. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10. This time they stay on the ground, and this will not get close to the first down marker as he's brought down at the 26. Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 26 seconds to go until halftime. And here's Hofrichter now, the punter, as he sends this one away. Powering forward. That'll be a 48-yard punt, 1 yard on the return. And control of the football switching hands with very little time remaining until the half. Out comes the New England offense to see what they can do this time. We're under 20 seconds to go in the half. I'm guessing the wise play here is be safe.
That is the wise play because if you think about trying to fool them here, here's what you're facing. You're facing a loosened up secondary, playing a lot deeper than normal. So even if you run some type of misdirection, you're only going to fool them for a second or so. And guess what? They're so deep, they're really not going to be out of position. Take the knee, get to the locker room.
And they line up now for what will likely be the last play of the first half. So we have reached halftime with a touchdown. That's the difference on the scoreboard. As we'll send you down the coast now to Orlando, that's where we find Jonathan Coachman, ready with our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
Okay, Brandon, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to our EA Sports Halftime Report. Let's get you caught up on what's going on around the NFL. From there, we're off to check out another game. And you can see they are scoreless as they play the second quarter. Lastly, let's check on one final game for you. And you can see they are scoreless as they play the second quarter. In our game, it was the former MVP, Matt Ryan, with a strong first half. He's thrown for close to 200 yards already. And that's helped propel his guys into the lead. As we send you back to Brandon Gaudin.
Okay, Coach. Appreciate it. A one-touchdown game here as we get set to resume play in the second half. The Falcons back to receive. They've got the lead, and they'll get this football as the second half gets underway. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. New England trying to get a place on offense. They're close game, but they're going to need to do a little bit better probably here in half two, no?
I would agree with that totally. I would guess it in the locker room. They talked about cleaning up some of the errors, but overall, I think they wanted to be positive with them. Guys, we're right there. Just not playing as well as we need to. Let's pick it up, and we still have a chance to win this game.
Yeah, they do. We'll see if they can pick it up. Running to start the drive is Samuels. And he's going to lose yardage here. Back to his own 18.
The ball carrier.
That's going to go as a loss of 6, and it'll set him back for second down.
Taken down.
Continues to be a struggle for this offense and this home crowd. They're growing a little restless here in the second half.
And I think they've just got to look at how they're trying to move the football. Yeah, you want to run it, but maybe you spread it out, maybe some swing passes that can take the place of runs and give you a little more space.
Here you go.
2nd and 16. A shotgun snap for Newton. That one going to be complete to David Moore.
Newton's pass.
They'll get 9 there as that sets him up better for third down.
A gain of 9. Brings up 3rd and 7.
To throw on third down. Newton trying to fit it into Moore, but it's intercepted. Picked up by Marcus Williams. And his guys are going to get the football at the 37-yard line.
Intercepted by the
first half did not go their way, and that's not going to help matters at all. An interception here on the opening drive of the third quarter.
Obviously not what they were striving to accomplish. But you know who's really upset on their team? The defense. Already trailing. They're going to be counted on to try and hold that score at least where it is.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. On the ground, this is Williams. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
He was brought down at the 28-yard line. A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1.
Back to the ground, this time with Gurley. And he will lose yardage here to the 31-yard line.
I think we got to give it up for him right there. That's a heck of an athletic move for a big man right in the middle of the line. How about the play he makes there? Nowhere to run, and he finishes that one off for a loss.
Well, they were handed great starting field position on this drive, but now they face a 3rd and 4. From the shotgun, Ryan. And he's got a man, Calvin Ridley. And down inside the 15 he goes. That catch puts him over 70 yards receiving now as he's got a first down.
Falcons.
You can see the time and effort and thought that they've put into their passing game because it was evident right there. It looks like a simple pitch and catch, but you and I both know that they have planned for this and worked hard to make it happen.
From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. They'll run on 1st down. It's Williams. And he'll fight his way down right around the 12. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
1 yard.
This defense against the run, by the way, they're not top 5, but they are top 10.
So what's your philosophy here? Do you try and run the ball against a team that's pretty good against the run? What if you're a pretty good running team? If so, you might want to go ahead and run it anyway because that's your strength.
And that didn't fool anybody. He's going to be dropped in the backfield. We'll chalk that up as a 4-yard loss. And now it's 3rd down.
Well, that play was over before it even got started. Thanks for nothing, huh? How about that? That sets up a very difficult 3rd down call now.
An extra corner comes on now for the Patriots D on 3rd down. From the gun, Ryan. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Richardson.
Ryan's pass.
And he's going to come up well shy of the first here as the tackle's made right around the 12.
I always laugh when people say, what's the toughest route to defend? And I'm like, any of them, especially if it's a good receiver. That makes things very difficult. But when you're running a drag route, something short, shallow, going through defenders, using guys almost as screens in order to get open, that makes things tough for guys trying to get to the football.
29-yard attempt.
And his kick here is good. And they double him up here. That makes our score 20-10.
Patriots 10.
So a good kick there to polish off the drive with 3 points.
Yeah, coaches always talk about finishing a drive with a kick. 2 of them give you points, either an extra point or, in this case, a field goal.
First and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Now the Patriots offense, they work their way back out onto the field. And following the interception, we'll see what they can put together on this drive.
I can hear my old college coach right now. He always used to tell us before every game, the team making the fewest mistakes will win. What they're hoping is that last mistake is their only one of the game.
Coaches, that's all they talk about, turnovers, right?
Minimize.
Cam fighting. He lost the football. It's out. And the Falcons grab it. And they have the football and will set up shop at the 33-yard line. Had some good yardage there, too, before he fumbled that football, Charles.
Yeah, just think about it this way. Running backs, as a general rule, they kind of know when the end of a run is near, and you notice how they cover up, right? They protect the football. Sometimes quarterbacks forget that out in the open field. After a while, you start to wonder, does the running back coach visit the quarterback coach and say, hey, I can help you with this. We can protect this and make sure we keep the ball.
So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33, and this is going to be incomplete.
Ryan's pass.
Second and 10 from the 33-yard line.
Incomplete. Coverage on the play by Patrick Chung.
Throwing again. Ryan. Throw left side complete. It's Richardson. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a third down.
A gain of 4.
I know many people like to throw to the tight end, maybe in a little flexed out position because he creates mismatches with his size. But slot receivers do the same thing with their quickness, their speed, and their route running savvy.
They haven't made much of this great starting field position they had. Here's 3rd and 6. Operating from the gun. Ryan. And a quick throw here. That's complete. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 14 yards there and a Falcon first down.
First down.
Well, a lot of times when you get a manageable third down situation like this, you have to think about your tight end, and he comes through for him, picking up the first down.
So the ball down to the 16 here for first and 10. Throwing again. Ryan. This is caught. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. Another nice gain. 13 yards that time and another first down. Again, Ryan. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Atlanta. Jeff Swaim, his first touchdown on the year. And the Falcons will add on to their lead.
The tight end position has always been dangerous, especially in the red zone, short field. But now even more so because these tight ends aren't necessarily the tight ends of old. They're the rocked-up wide receivers who have a little bit more speed. Way harder to cover than before.
Coup now for the point after.
For the point after.
And that'll make this a 3-score game as the lead moves to 17. 5 plays there on that drive. And the end result, an Atlanta touchdown. Now following the touchdown, Hoff-Richter to kick off.
The Falcons.
Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. So the Patriots coming out now. And last time, not only the turnover, but that turned into 6 points. They got to make up for that here.
We always hear about empty possessions, but some are worse than others. You can have an empty possession, punt the ball away, get yourself set to play defense, but when you turn it over, it changes momentum, and when they take it downfield and punch it in on you, that's a bad possession all the way around.
Yeah, but you're hungry to get back out there, aren't you?
You better be, because otherwise, it's going to be a long day for you.
After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. Out of of the gun. Newton. His throw incomplete. It was Ricardo Allen there on the coverage. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. Pressure brought in, and the Falcons get there for the sack.
I think we've seen this before. Someone's down 3 scores. That situation there, it's just going to add to their growing frustrations, don't you think?
Yeah, a bad number 3 right now. 3-score game, third quarter, 3 and out, not what they wanted. And you can tell on the sideline, those faces are getting a little bit longer as this one goes. The Patriots send out their punter as he'll come on to kick this one away. His first punt, 45 yards. This looks good as well. That's pulled in at the 32. That'll be a 43-yard punt, but a net of just 33 following a 10-yard return. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. Atlanta now coming out on the field. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. Good work after the catch. Going to net him 23 and a first.
It's a gain of 20.
But that's what you're looking for when you want to throw the ball downfield. You want one of those guys who can play out on the perimeter, can play out wide, who can not only get open, but when they're covered, can uncover themselves downfield and create catches.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Here's Gurley now out of the gun. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
He's tackled at the 29-yard line.
From the 29, Ryan is going to hit his man out of the backfield, complete. They'll give him a yard on the play, and that'll lead here to a 3rd down.
And it's 3rd down.
Ryan now to throw on 3rd down. And he will find Ridley. That's complete. That, I believe, will put him over 100 yards receiving for the game. Yes, it will. And he's got a 1st down to boot.
Falcons.
And they're on 3rd and short. They just tried to spread the field. It worked.
And I think that the spreading of the field, the extra receivers, has really become the next in the evolutionary chain in the NFL. Go all the way back in that situation, you're handing it to the fullback, right? As we evolve, maybe you pitched it to your tailback. Now you spread the field, and you have your choices of where to throw it and complete it for a 1st down.
Ryan going to get this complete to Hurst. And he'll get it down this time to the 17. 3 yards the gain there, 2nd down. So from the 17, here's 2nd and 7. They'll run it with Williams. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. Still about 3 yards shy of a first as the 4-yard pickup brings it to 3rd down.
It's a gain of 4. And it's 3rd down.
From the gun on 3rd down, Ryan. And unable to connect. If he had caught it, it would have been a 1st down. Instead, it's 4th.
Everything about that play tells you about today's NFL offenses and what they're asking out of running backs. You can't just be a guy who can run the football. You have to be able to catch it as well. And he didn't get that done on that play.
So now the field goal unit trots out there for the 3rd time tonight.
A 30-yard attempt.
And this one is right through.
Kick is good.
And that will push this lead up to 20 now.
30. Patriots 10.
So good kick there to polish off the drive with 3 points.
Yeah, coaches always talk about finishing a drive with a kick. 2 of them give you points, either an extra point or, in this case, a field goal.
And able to get this out to the 25.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Patriots ready to get the football back. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. And a good job of just fighting through one tackle there to pick up about 3. Second down coming up.
Defenses always talk about earning the right to rush the passer on third down. And you know what offenses want? Win first down so they can set things up for themselves better.
And that wasn't helpful there. Not a big impact on first down. Toward the center of the field, but it's incomplete. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down.
Third down and 7.
From the gun, here's Newton. And that is incomplete.
Newton's pass.
When you run into slant, timing is everything. And against that man coverage, there was no space available. And incompletion as a result.
And this one will not be returnable as it sails out of bounds.
And 10. At their own 28-yard line.
Atlanta prepped and ready for its next possession. And now you've got the clock winding down here in the third quarter. Your 3 scores to the good. What's your approach on this drive?
Too early to fully commit to playing the clock game. Yet at the same time, you're also not going pell-mell like you would in 2-minute offense. This is what NFL offenses call 4-minute football. Take the clock out of the game a little bit, wind it down, but at the same time, keep advancing the ball down the field.
Got out of the pocket, didn't look like he had anybody open, Charles, so just gets rid of it.
And a good play by him. If no one's open and you don't have a running lane that you want to take, make the right choice. Get rid of it, live to fight another down.
Now Gurley. And not much, maybe a yard up to the 29.
Number 21, Todd Gurley, the ball carrier. He's tackled at the 29-yard line. It's a gain of a yard. And it's third.
On third down, Ryan. And he is going to be taken down. And that should be the final play of this third quarter. One quarter remains here on a Sunday night. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. The Falcons send out their punter as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. We'll call that a 43-yard punt, 2 on the return, and the Patriots take over. The Patriot offense now set to come back out onto the field. And they unfortunately are staring at a mini losing streak developing, trailing here in the fourth quarter. This would be their 3rd straight defeat. Cam going to bring the Patriots up now 1st and 10 at their 36-yard line. Out of the gun, he'll throw. And that's caught by his tight end, Dalton Keene. And he'll be brought down. Oh, that's a face mask. Certainly looked like it. Indeed, here come the flags. Officials so cognizant of that call nowadays, but that one looked pretty easy.
Yeah, you're right. They took out of their hands having to wonder whether it's a 5-yard or a 15-yard inadvertent or not. Now, it's a lot easier. You see it, you call it.
So the face mask, quite a blessing there as they'll start out of harm's way with a 1st and 10. Out to his left. He'll try and run it and give him 6 yards here as he stopped near the 35 at the 34.
Ricardo Allen brought him down. A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
To throw again on 2nd down. Newton, and that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down. Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down. Got his man, that's Harry. And he's able to pick up the 1st before he's taken down at the 27. 7 yards there, good enough to move the sticks.
7-yard line.
So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. From the gun, Newton. Looking left side, that's caught by Moore. And he'll go down right on the edge of the red zone following a pickup of about 7 or 8.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 7.
Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3. On the ground, this is Michel. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8.
Sony Michel. That's good.
Probably wishing that they could have had a few runs like that earlier in the game, now facing this deficit in the 4th.
Hard to criticize a run of that magnitude, but they really need those types of runs to go the distance and need bigger plays to try and get back into this one.
First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. Operating from the gun, Newton. And now he'll tuck it in, and he will score. Touchdown, Patriots. Cam Newton, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Patriots make some inroads here on that deficit.
Defensively by now, you know his ability. You know he has it in him to take off and run.
Yeah, because they knew coming into this game, but we've already seen examples in this contest that he can run the football.
I think they're going to examine different ways to rush him now. Are they going to do it with different lanes? Are they going to use a spy? But they have to come up with options because right now, he's hurting them.
Wasser now for the point after. And that will cut this lead down to 13. A drive that time of 6 plays. And Cam able to take it himself in for the score. Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. Now a hit and a loose football. And it's picked up by the Patriots.
Recovered by the Patriots.
As that ball got away from him and he saw the opposing team recover it.
You felt his pain?
Oh, I felt his pain, and you know what was going through his head. Tuck it away. Take care of the ball. All the things he hears all week in practice, he didn't carry it over into the game.
And this is one of those bang-bang plays, Charles. Did the knee hit first or did the ball come out first?
This is where you need that 20/20 eyesight, don't you, Brandon? You've got to see which one happened first. If the knee hit the ground, then they will keep possession.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. If they can score here, they have a chance to make this a 3-possession game and all but put things to bed. And they'll set up the screen to Gurley. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds.
Personal foul, roughing the passer, defense.
Are you serious, dog?
They're down here in the 4th, and that personal foul penalty is not going to help.
No, in these types of situations, players will tell you that's extra intensity. From where we sit, it's actually frustration. Not a good play.
Now this one into the hands of the tight end, Hayden Hurst. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. 10 yards there and a first down for the Falcons.
First down.
Partner, I like that they're staying aggressive on offense because to me, this drive is what is known as a put-away drive. You score here, that might put this one to bed. I like the fact that they're playing with confidence and not playing with fear.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. And Gurley fumbled it. Gurley fumbles the football. It's loose.
The wide receiver, the ball carrier. Fumble on the play.
Call it luck or skill, whatever the case is. They're feeling good about just keeping the football there.
Yeah, the biggest thing that they're calling it now, our ball. I mean, they don't care if it was luck or skill. Boy, the panic that jumps up in your chest when that ball's on the ground, whether you get it or your teammate gets it, just as long as you maintain possession, that's all you're looking for.
Line of scrimmage, the 24. This is 2nd and 6. Out of the gun, it's Ryan. The Pats are going to get there. Down he goes.
Chase Winovich.
Hey, was it a breakdown in protection? Did the running back not pick him up? What does it really matter? Sometimes it's just a great play made by the defense. Big-time sack.
And long.
So the sack pushes him back, and now 3rd and long for Ryan and the Falcons. From the gun, Ryan. High throw, but the catch is made. And they'll be inside the 35 now at the 34-yard line.
It's a pickup of 14, but it brings up 4th down.
So they'll turn to the kicker again. He's been a busy man thus far. On the left hash, officially, it's called a 51-yard attempt. And this is good. It was running out of gas there at the end, but he winds up getting just enough on it. And that will swell the lead to 16.
17.
So a good kick there to polish off the drive with 3 points.
Yeah, coaches always talk about finishing a drive with a kick. 2 of them give you points, either an extra point or, in this case, a field goal.
And he returns this to the 22.
Patriots take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Patriots offense now, they work their way back onto the field. That last drive, it was a good mix. Run, pass, defense on their toes.
And what really helps out in a big way is when you're doing the run-pass mix and everything's working, that means that they're guessing wrong every time on defense. They think you're going to pass when you run and vice versa. I would continue that, and when they finally draw a bead on you, maybe you mix it up a little bit, a little play action and throw the ball.
And will they maintain that balance? Time to find out.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down.
Newton's pass.
The tight end, Dalton Keene, the target. And it's 3rd and short. After the incompletion, here now, 3rd and 2. He'll get this underneath to Michel. Well, the ball is out. Michel lost it. And the Falcons grab it. And his guys are going to take over at the 34-yard line. All fumbles are costly, but that one really hurts because he had the 1st down.
Yeah, that's all he needed, right? But the problem is we coach these guys to try and get more, but that doesn't count if you don't bring the ball with you, does it?
So they need to determine if that knee was down before the ball was coughed up.
And they also wanted to make sure that the ball was possessed as they were going through, that the ball wasn't working its way free before the knee hit the ground.
At the line, ready to go. And the turnover last time, that's sort of been symptomatic of their struggles here in this one.
Big word. I like it, though, because you're exactly right.
Like that, don't you?
All game long, they've struggled moving the ball, turning it over on the last possession. Is that word again, symptomatic?
Yeah.
I like that.
Your analysis, symptomatic of the success of this broadcast.
What I like is that you gave me the word, and I just kept using it.
On 1st down, Newton. He'll buy some time right. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. The escapability in evidence there as that one good for 15 in the first.
1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. Operating from the gun, Newton, and almost intercepted. It would have been his 2nd pick of the game. Instead, it'll be 2nd down.
Marcus Williams on the cover.
2nd and 10, Newton again. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. From the gun, Newton. That one into the hands of his tailback, Samuels. And that's going to be good for another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Falcons' 20-yard line. Nice 3rd down conversion and even 20 yards. Now a 1st down carry. It's Michel. And he'll take this down for about 4 yards down to the 15.
Sony Michel.
Under 4 to go now as the clock runs and they come up on 2nd down.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd down.
Newton. He'll get this one into the hands of Lewis. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9.
Personal foul. Roughing the passer. Defense.
Well, when you're leading in the 4th quarter, that's not the penalty you want.
Not at all, and now your discipline comes into question. Having poise this stage of the game, you can't have those kind of plays.
Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. David Moore, the intended target, but it'll be 2nd and goal. Down this close to the goal line, 1st down. Surprised that wasn't a run?
I am, and you know I'm old school. I want to run the ball on 1st down in this situation because 2nd down, that gives me an option of running play action and maybe throwing it.
And he's going to be brought down by the face mask. Here come the flags. This is going to get him a 1st down.
Face mask. Defense.
So they will accept the penalty and move forward.
Automatic 1st down.
So the ball's moved to about the 1 after the penalty, 1st and goal. And they will run it with Michel. And he is in. Touchdown, New England. Sony Michel, his 1st touchdown on the year. And the Patriots get a score closer.
And while no one on the offensive line will get the 6 points next to their name, they should be credited with this one. Tremendous blocking to get the runner into the end zone.
All right, now a big 2-point conversion attempt still to come. Operating from the gun, Newton escaping the pressure. And he's taken to the ground, but he was pulled down by the face mask. Here come the flags. And I believe this is going to be a 1st down.
Defense.
Well, we looked at each other right away. We knew that flag was coming out.
And I always enjoy the conversation post because officials always tell you, I don't want to throw the flag, but you caused the play. You did it. I had to.
From the gun, Newton, and they're going to get the 2. It's caught. So they get the conversion, and now we're back to a 1-score game.
Patriots 25.
Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. Taken in at the 3. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Out comes Calvin Ridley and the offense for their next drive. They might want to mix something up defensively because he's been shredding them a bit, hasn't he?
That he has, and even with all the changes that you know are going on the defensive side of the ball, he's still finding ways to get open, finding the right spots, and the delivery's been pretty good too.
He's over 100 yards, has the 1 touchdown score to this point. Looking deep for Julio. Oh, incomplete. A turnover would have really helped there. Almost intercepted. Instead, it's just second down.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 24.
He'll try and run down some clock with Williams. And he'll get this one up to the 26. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up.
And it's 3rd down.
On 3rd down, Ryan. That's going to be caught by Richardson. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. A nice pickup there, 18 yards, 1st down Falcons.
First down.
He's been the go-to guy. They needed a big play there on 3rd down. Went his way. It worked out.
Doesn't matter whether they've scouted it or that they think he's going to get the ball. He has a knack for finding his way open and completing the connection.
Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. 4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. So it's Falcon football as we welcome you back. They've got a 1st and 10 as they look to try and finish this one off. Now a 10th carry. Here's Williams. And this time they were ready for him as they'll stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again 2nd and 10. Again, it's Williams. Oh, he's got some breathing room. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. And now with 1:52 to go, we get another pause in the action. A timeout here defensively. On 1st down, Williams. And he's taken down inside the 30. The Patriots will take their 3rd and final timeout. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the 1st down. And they take a knee. Second and 11. Yet another carry here tonight for Gurley. 4 yards on the pickup there as they get it back to a more manageable 3rd and 7. This will be the 8th play of the drive. It's 3rd and 7.
3rd down.
They go down to a knee and a sigh of relief as they are into the win column for the first time this year.
On for the field goal. A 44-yard attempt. Tonight,
a lot of scoring. There's no doubt about that in this one, Charles. Points, they were not at a premium. They were pretty easy to come by.
They were, but it was fun, wasn't it? Because both teams finding ways to click. And you know people who love this game, they also love baseball games that are 14-11 with 3 or 4 home runs mixed in.
So for Atlanta, it took a few weeks, but they finally get their first one of the season here in Week 4. And they'll get another road test next week as they head to Philly to take on the Eagles. Meanwhile, for New England, they too will leave here at 1-3. And they'll try to get back on the beam next week as they'll head to Tampa to take on the Bucs. That'll do it for us. I'm Brandon Gaudin alongside Charles Davis. Thanks to our entire crew as well. We'll talk to you next time. So long, everybody.